Now we have a few minutes to talk with Fred Buechner. Fred, Give Me the Keys is a powerful story. Here are you in the middle, your mother on the one hand wanting to keep your father from driving, he wants the keys, and you're stuck in the middle. Something, don't you think, we should never do to our children?
Yes, it was a terrible thing to do. I don't think I can see how she did it, but it was, as it turned out. It was burdening me with something I simply wasn't able to cope with.
We shouldn't use people to handle our own conflicts.
Right. Can I say one thing by speaking of those keys? At the end of that Lady Lodge thing, a woman got up and said, "I have a present to give you," in a great big group. And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Here." And she gave me a set of keys. Oh. And she said, "That sad story opened some door in me which was a healing door." And it was this marvelous exchange of one person's pain becoming a means for another person's.
You never know when that'll happen.
That's right.
The Miss Havisham thing, too, about hanging on to a piece of pain all her life. She let that be a secondary, sometimes called a secondary benefit. People get into things that it's like when I was a kid, I'd want to come home and be sick maybe so I could watch or listen to the serials on the radio.
Yes.
We have to be careful not to let our pain become a secondary.
Well, she fed on her own bitterness. It was her meat and drink.
She gave this man who left her too much power.
Well said.
In a way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Just in the minute we have left, you're writing a new novel. Tell us just a little bit about what that is.
Yeah, I'm writing a novel about the biblical character of Jacob. Fascinating, most fascinating character in the Old Testament as far as I'm concerned. 50 chapters of Genesis, 25 of them are about him. And what makes it so rich is that it's so detailed, and instead of the sort of basic points of a narrative, you've got a real sense of who the other people were in his life, his father and his twin brother and his mother, and who favored which, and those wonderful scenes. It's a wonderful world to immerse oneself in. I'm having a marvelous time with it.
And it's almost like you're saying Genesis is almost a biography of Jacob in a sense. It is half the book he's in. That's
half
amazing.
of the book of Genesis is about. That includes the Joseph stories, but that is part of...
So obviously we're being told a great deal about God and all of his plans with Jacob's life.
And this very real man, nothing sort of pietized about it. It's very earthy and very genuine and full of shadows and lights.
Makes mistakes.
And, you bet your life. Nobody made more mistakes than Jacob.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here.